Hello everybody and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. The last two episodes we had a lot of fun on this planet, taking out these different installations right over here. Oh yeah, right there. This one right here, I think this was the vehicle port, this was the Epsilon station, and this over here was a controlled radar. You guys see all three of them are claimed by me? By us, by the faction. But I decided I'm not taking either one of these. I believe that this one right here, the radar, Wild Rascal's gonna make a temporary base in. And then I think the vehicle port here, Gray is gonna go. And this leaves this one empty for now. I don't know, maybe somebody's gonna claim it. But then when we were talking about, how we want to do it and so on, Glitch reminded me, it's like, we still have that other installation down. Yeah. The Omicron. Oh, that was the... What was this called? The Abandoned Factory, I think. Which was a dungeon that we checked out very briefly on the very first day we came onto Omicron. And I checked it out and I said, I'm gonna take that one. And last night I was very busy just building a little bit of a landing area. And today I decided we're gonna go there and we're gonna move in and make that our base. So we're gonna say goodbye to Glitchko for now. Thank you very much for your hospitality. And it is time to fly over there and I want to show you guys that place. I got tons of things on me and with me. And it's just a short hop and a skip over this way, right? See a lake down here? Yes. And in this lake here, by the way, I wanted to, let's see, show you briefly. I already set up two O2 generators and also a water thingamajiggy right down there. You guys see it? Underneath my right thrusters down there in the water, there's two of these O2 generators. Let me get a little closer. Yeah, past it. And my guns are shooting. There you are, okay? So if I need more oxygen or water or anything, I can get it from there. But honestly, guys, if you check my cargo box, I've got tons of oxygen. Oh, there's my drill charges. Ah, man. Okay. Anyway, so let's go over to the base into the sunrise. Oh, yeah. And it's gonna be just ahead of us. Will you guys stop shooting everything? So right over there it is. And you guys see the left side with the walls is what the actual factory is. And I added this on the right hand side. And I wanted to have some good parking. Okay? Level, flat. So I had made two big CV parking lots. And I think that we're going to be able to read this here. Yeah, you guys see that? Thor CV reserved. And then we have a guest SV1, a guest SV2, and a guest CV parking. So if people come over to visit, they can nicely park there. And it took me a long time to build this last night. I was up until the very early hours. And it was, I think, about 1,300 concrete, about 200 steel, regular steel. And then I think about 150-ish regular railings. And over 300 of the armored... What are they called again? Let me go back here and park this. The armored shutters. That's what they are. That's what I used around it. I wanted to make sure that it is somewhat safe from, critters climbing on top. And this is the first time I'm flying here, guys, parking this. I had it over there in the desert. And I'm trying to make this a good parking job. Let's see how much room. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I thought I built this so big. Alright, let's bring this ramp all the way to the edge over there. Like that. And I'm gonna have to a little bit to the right. And now let's bring it. I can't believe it. I made this so big. I thought these are way too big. Unbelievable. But that should be good. I always like to have them perfectly. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's turn off our propulsion. Bam. And I'm also gonna turn off the lights just to save some power. First person and get out. Yeah. And we're gonna go out. Oh. Nah, we gotta go out on the bottom. Otherwise I gotta go down. And that is fine. And I already have my main hover vehicle over here. These two I'm gonna leave here for now. But on my parking, I added this right here. So I can drive hover vehicles down and out. Because, well, that's what this is for, right? The transporting. And these lights are yellow, by the way. So that's what it is. I think it's really neat. And I'm gonna first show you real quick what this place looked like. These corners here, we're gonna add something. Why don't we add that right now while we're here? I learned this on this planet. You gotta have medic stations and also, there they are, O2 station. I wanted to have one of each of those, so I'm gonna put the O2 station here. Turn it like that. So if anybody comes here, they can come out. They can then from the base directly get O2. And we're gonna put a medic station also here like that. And I don't think I need to put rails around it. Oh, I don't think you can. That's fine. All right, and we're gonna do the same over here. Oh, I never painted the other ones here. So there's gonna be one medic station and another O2 station for the SV. Now, these are both guest SV. Okay, these two. My SV is gonna be in there. Let's go ahead and get the texture tool out real quick. I've been trying to keep my bar empty as much as I can. And I used this one. Make sure it's the whole block. Come away. What? That is the one I chose, right? What's happening? Why you keep switching on me? Yeah, that's the one. All right. It switched because it went between the steel and the concrete and so on. So whatever last year. So that's how I want it. So that is awesome. Of course, well, the medic station works already because we do have power. If you guys check, I did not add anything but these 4, okay? And lots of light. But it has 10 generators and 10 fuel tanks. And there's actually some stuff I want to remove. Before I go out, let's see. I'd like them to stick out a little more. So maybe let's try this here. Oh my goodness. Do I want this blue? No, O2. O2 blue. I think that is fine. We don't really need that. And the health, we probably want to go... Yeah, let's go with that. I might change it again later if I don't like it. But anyways, check it out. I also wanted to show you this. I got this trench here all the way around with concrete, right? Because the thing is, you guys see there is tons of land filled over here. Where I started over here in the middle, of course, and I mirrored it. And it slopes down from over here to here. So over there at this edge of the CV platform, right over here, you guys see it's almost flush with the ground, this concrete block. While on the other end, it is over 2 blocks off the ground. So in order to make this symmetrical, I made a row across and then filled the dirt in front of it. And then made another row and filled in the dirt and filled and filled and filled. But it turned out, to start to look really ugly. It looked like a construction site. This over here I'm okay with because it's still brownish. And yeah, it just looks like it's a little filled in. I can live with that. But there was other spots that turned out to be really, really ugly, right? And then I said, I want to slap the concrete on top of it so I can hide this. And that is why this is here. It's still a little bit too bright this time. I thought that I turned these down. No, I must have forgotten these. Only one. Yeah, I don't want them to be super bright. I thought that I did them. I'm pretty sure I did. I'll do this again in a minute. Well, let's do this one more. Because it is so bright here. Holy shnikes. Alright, that's better. And these over here, I think I need to turn down this intensity here. Oh man, I wish there was a way that you could select multiples and stuff. But that is, I'm gonna do that again in a minute. Like I said, I'm gonna go through all these lights and turn the intensity down to 1. Because I don't want it to be blinding, it's kind of annoying. So, anyway, I added here, this was the outer wall here, but I did break through and I added this door. And I'm just gonna run through real quick so we can come from the front the way you enter here. Everything is super bright right now. What is happening? Alright, so this is the entrance and it's really cool. Let me fly up higher so you can see some of these decorations they have there. These two had triangles in these 4 spots there. And these 4, but I filled those in because I kept falling in. You got this biohazard material here, which I really dig. I'm probably going to remove them and make an HV park in here, but I explain it in a second. You got fuel tanks out here, and then over here you see my hover vehicle, but over here is the actual dungeon entrance. We'll go there in a minute. And then also you got these right here that I do want to keep, but I thought that in order that I can still drive vehicles around and stuff, that we are gonna just put glass on top. Let's see what that looks like. Come on. And then probably... I think that's okay. I don't want to get rid of it, guys. I think it's a really nice feature. Nice little decoration, so we're just gonna cover this up with regular glass, not armored, nothing. The walls are awesome. We added those lights. I have 183 lights, guys. That is way too much. There's nothing happening here, okay? I don't have anything going on, and it's using almost as much power as my home base on Akua. That is bananas. And you guys also see there's 3 laser turrets, but there's none here. Anyway, so this is the dungeon entrance. And I'm so excited about this. I keep getting sidetracked. And this is going to be the main entrance. And I want to have the HV parking here for my airship here, the Planet Rover. And you come in here, and you guys see there is 4 large generators right here that come with the base when you, or with this dungeon when you take it over. I'm going to keep those right here. There's no harm. Then you got some decorations over here that I'm gonna get rid of because I want to add O2 tanks and also fuel tanks. I do want them here. So why don't we do that right now? Get rid of this again. Get my multi-tool. Might as well take this out right now. These are just the capacitor decorations. Okay. And let's get 4 and 4. If I put them, so let's check here. If I put 1, 2, 3, 4, but then I cannot get behind it. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I'm gonna look. And I think it's fine to put here. Here. I think that's fine. We just put them like this. I can still get behind it if I need to. For some reason, I always liked it. And the 4 fuel tanks, I guess we'll put right in front of here. Oh, you cannot drag these. Okay. 3 and 4. Cool. Alright, so... let's fuel these up. And I hope that I won't need to fuel this too often. I don't know what the... Ooh, I got 3 left, okay. I have lots made, so don't worry. And you guys see oxygen, we have more than we can use in a couple of weeks, I think. But this is probably drained now. No. Oh. I thought that those O2 stations need to fill or something. Anyways, I don't know what we're gonna do with this station here. I would like to make it fully functional and even put crop plots and all that. But you know, if we have a station like this on every single planet that we're gonna go to, it's gonna become huge maintenance, fuel and so on. So I do want to probably make it that if I leave this planet, I just turn it off. Okay? Because there's no reason to keep things in the fridge here. If you can just put it on your capital vessel. That's the entrance to the CV, to the landing area. That's what we're gonna call it. And then you would have to come over here to get these stairs and come up here. And again, there is nothing up here but decorations. And we're gonna go ahead and remove all of this stuff here real quick, because I don't want to keep any of that, because this is gonna be our, you know, workshop with the constructors. I did bring a advanced constructor and a large constructor, so if I do any mining here, which I did, by the way, quite a bit. This planet had so much copper, it was bananas. And yesterday, of course, we uncovered lots of veins. So I'm definitely gonna go grab me another one of these Promethium, because I need a lot of fuel. Here we go. We went over here into these wastelands, and there's tons of stuff. There's even iron. So I'm gonna probably mine all this up later to get myself a really nice cushion on this planet. And I also want to get rid of these, because I want to make elevators. I don't like the stairs. They take up too much room. But where the elevator is going to be all depends on where I want to have it on the roof. So let's go there real quick, because there's gonna be another parking. This is gonna be an SV. This or HV, I guess a small HV I can also get up here somehow. I don't know yet. But in the base is my parking. I added a lot of guest parking outside, so, but, oh, come on. Get full jetpack, do it. Get up there. Good. And up here, I also want SV parking. So I want an elevator to come down from here. And I think the best spot is, oh, I just saw some moving, but that's the radar dish right here. I'm like, what's happening? I think the best spot would be right here. But I don't know if I want it to be centered, because the door is down here centered. And you know how you get slowed down every time you walk through an elevator? So I think right here would be the best one. And, well, I got hardened steel with me right there. Let's go ahead and take this out. Aha, so that is not on the side. So I would have to... Windows on the outside? Yeah, they are. Nice. Space saving. So that means... would be one... Then? I guess we're gonna have to put it here. Right? Right here. I think that's fine. And then this is where the SV parking is. Okay, it doesn't need to be centered. So let's go ahead and place these in here. Maybe. Here we go. Come down. That way I'm getting my structural integrity back. Because it actually is quite a big problem here, guys. You know, it looks like everything is on the surface, but there's so much hollowed out. Like, for example, why did I just slow down? Oh man, you slow down walking by it? So if I go far to the right, I don't get slowed down. But if I go a little bit to the right, you see I get slowed down. That stinks. I think I'm gonna make it centered then, guys. I don't care about the materials. We get them back, I can just make it again. Yeah, we're gonna do that then. No! I removed the wood. What is happening? What did I just remove over here? Alright, fine. Collapse then. See if I care. Alright, let's build this up again. To here. And we gotta texture this. Whole block. And that is this one right. Oh, not the whole block. Okay, it's no fine. That's fine. Just unselect this. And now it's back to this. Good. So we are gonna go up the middle, like I just said. If we get slowed down, if we just walk by it, then it doesn't matter. Oh no, stop it. Let's get... Here. Let's get one of these windows. I want to fix that. Gonna have to turn it like that, right? Why is this dark? Why is it not like this? Alright, let's place these elevators first. Oh, there's a rail. Why can't anything work here? fine. Sorry for wasting so much time here, but I do want this to be, you know, very functional. Get out of here. So I get now it's centered, which isn't bad. I mean, centering something is never bad. Why is this window darker? Is this a different window? Do aliens have different windows than we do? I don't like a lot of these floors, by the way, but I can always fix that later. Let's just get this back here. So why is this one different color? Oh, by the way, does it say, tell me, because with the multi-tool, window V 1x1 inv, window vertical. So is there different window? I might have to change all of these out now because I broke that one. I guess what I can do is just change this row. How about that? So it's like protecting us from the sunlight. On the bottom and on the top we leave it bright. Alright, so let's see if this lines up nicely here. Yes, it does. Oh, I still gotta get rid of this guy. And put in another block. And change the texture over. Do all of it. We're gonna be pretty much just putting everything into this... What? This one. Everything into this space today because I think it's gonna be a lot of fun doing it together. This one over here needs to be that. I'm just looking around. Why is there some that are different? Not sure. We might change this, by the way. Also, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the textures that are used, but hey, it's an alien planet. So we got this. Let's set up our constructors. I don't have any more room in the inventory. Oh, because of all the parts, of course. Da-dum. I do want, of course, an O2 station in here. Wait a second. Let's remove these stairs first. So we can make full use of this room. Because now we have the elevator. Going up. And... okay. I'm gonna have to do this top down, but I want to make sure. I hope this doesn't collapse. Well, if it does, we'll rebuild it. I'm so worried right now. Please don't collapse. I think I'm gonna leave that. But we're gonna make this... well, what is this for? It doesn't matter. It's not a bad decoration. Let's just use that. Don't need to change everything, but I would like to have them angled. Good. Textures, like I said, we were about later. And do I have another light? Here, yes. Let's put that... oh, okay. Apparently... oh yeah, because the last one I messed with was yellow. It does not remember the intensity and stuff. Oh, and in here I always choose gray, so it's not as blinding. Alright, let's close this. And now we have full use up there. Alright, it did not collapse, so we should be fine. And let's go back upstairs. Get up there. So, let's actually place the constructors first. Because there's a large constructor, and I also made... no, I obviously need to place the O2 down first. Because I am running out of oxygen. I think that's a perfect spot. Right there. Give me precious O2. I'm so happy we put down the O2 tanks already. Alright, and we did bring cloning station and medic station. So, you know what? Let's use... Which one do I want to use? Ah, well, let's just keep it this here. Why did it go to color tool? What? And I don't want the whole block. Let's just change this over. And we can add the decorations later. And so this is all symmetrical. There's 2 lights in here. 3. Do this to me. Why? I'll worry about it in a minute, sorry. So, medic. I think this is not a bad spot over here. Let's get the medic station. Sorry. Right here. And let's put the clone chamber so I can spawn in this place. Right there. Then, I don't know, we'll just leave it empty between. We got the O2. And now let's take care of these constructors that I have here already. I think against the back wall here. That's the advanced one. That's the one I'm gonna be using to build most of my things. What else do we have, actually? A fridge and a kitchen that I can put against. Can I put it... Alright, if I put it here, then I have 2, 3. They're gonna butt up against each other. Alright, light, you need to go away. Really? I hate when that happens. And all of this is built out of hardened steel, so... It's fine, we can afford it. No, it does not butt up against each other. So I can't put this one here. And this one here. You know, I always just use a regular large constructor for ore processing and so on. And the advanced one for actual machine parts and the likes. And in here, you know what? We're gonna use these little bit prettier lights. Oh my goodness, are you bright? It seems to be a problem today, huh? Why is everything so bright? I mean, I like it bright, but not blinding bright. And I'm gonna get rid of this one. And this one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna change this real quick, guys. I'm going to just say no texture on only this side. I don't want the ceiling blocks to be that way. Only the bottom part of walls and the outer wall I want like this. We've got lots of things to do in the space still. Alright, this is better. I like that. And now I guess bring like 2 lights. I think one up here. And one... Yeah. I can't put it there, so I gotta put them in the... Right there. And there. And we'll do this one again. Alright. Change the intensity of this. And gray, it is already good. Shift E. Intensity 1. Alright, so now the last thing left here is that I want to set up is 2 refrigerators and a food processor. And then we're gonna set up some cargo. And this, of course, is not... I think I'll leave this one. I'm gonna come and do it over here. That way I can make it centered. So we'll put one right here, one right there, and we're gonna put the food processor like this. Cool. What colors do we want to use? I think I'm gonna go with the same... that's all. Let's go... Let's try this out again. Maybe all our medic stations are red. The clone chamber. We'll just leave that regular color. O2, did we choose this dark blue here? Yes. That way it's clearly identifiable. And the food... We're just gonna do... I like this here. That way you have the contrast. And we'll do the same on the machines. I think this is good. So, we got our workshop. Let me just double check. I think everything else I wanted to put down is done. Now, the next thing I want to set up is a little bit of a cargo area. But I want to do that outside. In the front yard here. You know, it doesn't need to be in the building. I think it would be cool. Oh yeah, of course. First of all, we're gonna get rid of these guys. Do they actually have fuel in them? So I guess I don't get the fuel back. Okay. I thought I'm gonna have a suitcase fall down. Gotta get rid of all of this separately. I like getting materials back, you know. F. And this is the only pain in the butt, guys. You can't... Oh, what? What? This used to not work. Oh, that's in the... yeah, I remember that. In the O2 generator and then hydrogen oxygen generator. And in the water generator, you cannot do that. You cannot shift-click energy back out for some reason. It's a pain when you want to move them. You gotta take them out one by one. A little bit of fuel. I think Glitch put this fuel in here because I didn't. But now that we have the fuel tanks on the inside, it's good. Don't know what textures and so on. I do want to redo this. And while we're at it, let's tear this down. I know they look cool. We can always rebuild them. But I do want to have HV park in here. The hover vehicle park in here. No! See, this is one thing I don't understand, by the way. Concrete, you gotta hit 4 or 5 times. But hardened steel is insta-break. Why is that? That makes no sense to me. I mean, it's hardened steel. Shouldn't that take a little bit longer? Yeah, I think so. Stop doing that. Alright, again, colors, textures, we figure out in a bit. Let's figure out where we want the cargo. This building over here, we are most likely going to remove also. Where do I want the cargo? I think maybe here. I don't think I'm going to drive a CV back here. So let's kind of mix and match this a bit. So let's put cargo. I want to add this large ammunition box here also. That here. Up. Let's see if I can get up. Are you kidding me? This jetpack's driving me nuts. Put the large ammo right here. I'm a little bit worried. Because if we do get attacked, it's a PvE planet, but there's still drone activity. What if we put it right here? Yeah, why not? And then put 2 cargo containers, one like that. And one on top. I just want to have a little bit. It does, you know, it can look like a base that is being used and stuff. I think that is fine. So guys, now that we have all this set up, the cannons and so on, we're gonna set up at the end. I'm gonna need to build a little something for it first. I'm doing good on oxygen. I need to get some food in me real quick. Alright, I cleaned up my inventory and some food. Recharged my oxygen. And now I wanted to show you guys. I'm not gonna show you this whole dungeon, guys, because it is large. It is very large. And I also don't want to spoil anything. We are going to... I don't know if it's going to be next episode or the one after, but there's another, the Abandoned Mine. It's also a dungeon on Akua, and we said we're going to tackle this together, okay? And what I'm actually just thinking of doing right now is I'm going to... There's a bunch of stuff in these things here, okay? I don't need any of this. I have so many of them. I took these Oh, just apparently I didn't. Okay, I just kept the things that I want to do with you still. Put the parts down here. Let's just. I'm gonna take as much of this as. Okay, I'm definitely not taking the drill in this, but I'm gonna destroy these just so they're gone and leave the suitcase. And I'm also gonna go through the whole dungeon and disable all these lights. Because, well, I don't need to be down here. You know, if we set up something down here, eventually I can always put lights again. But until then, I don't want to. And there's also these... Oh, somebody removed the sentry gun that was in. That was in here just the other day. Weird. Well, anyway, there was one in here. And I wanted to show you one more thing. I don't think that's too big of a spoiler. In here. Well, I'm gonna take as much as I can off this stuff. Just remove these so I know they're looted. There's more lights. Then on the way back, I'm probably gonna run without the flashlight. Alright, and then here we get into a ventilation system, which is really cool. I like how they did that. Looking for the first one of them. Here it is. There's these guns. These guns are awesome. But I cannot deactivate them. And they're laser turrets, and we're never going to use them for anything, guys. So I'm going to just take them down. So they don't drain power anymore. And I'm going to get rid of these lights. And like I said, I'm just going to go through the whole dungeon now and just disable everything. Yeah, I don't need spoiled. Actually, might need some. And remove everything and the lights, and then I'll see you guys back on the top, where we're gonna add the hover vessel entrance, and then, you know, maybe little things here and there, and then, well, hopefully we'll have a fully functional base. Alright, just getting the vehicle out of the way. I cleaned out the whole dungeon, and of course got a million things off of it. Do I have all these on? Yes, they are. Okay. So, and I also then removed this entrance building and closed the hole. If I ever want to get down there again, I think I would go via an elevator in the main building instead of down here. And then I noticed that this... Oh, man, turn off these lights. It's not even these lights. It's the sun. That this opened a lot of space right here. And I think I'm going to use this for the hover vehicles. So we just have the 2 SV parkings here and the main one on top. I colored this here. I love it. And I did a lot of retexturing out here. Apparently I forgot these two. That real quick. What? You, hardened steel, why are you so bright? Why you gotta be different? Why are you gotta be difficult? Aha, so there's a difference between those two. Okay. And then I used some crates here, grates, I guess you call them, as drainage or whatever. And then we'll figure out what else we want to do here. But what I want to do is make a gate here so I can actually drive the hover vehicles. Oh, you know what? Before we do that... I hate when I do that. This jetpack is, for as much as I've been playing the last few days, you know, you might think that I gotten used to it by now, but apparently not. So what I want to do here is place these 4 turrets. I made these very simple towers here. And I do have 8 turrets, but I'm only going to place 4 for right now. The other 4 I'm going to place around the landing strip, but that's not so important that we need. What is this? Oh, it was just the... Bam, there we go. The leg from the phantom block here that I saw for a second. Let's do the one. Please land on here. Thank you. I also take a ton of fall damage all day long, guys, when I use the jetpack. Right? There's the 3rd one. And the last one. And of course I do have lots of ammo on the CV here for all those guns. And I have not yet seen a drone. But ooh, I thought I misplaced it. But okay. But I rather be prepared than not be ready. So now we got these 4 guns. So I have some drone defense. Don't know if... I don't think the one on Akua have yet to shoot a drone down, so I can't really tell you guys if these are good against drones or not. So where do we want this gate? I think somewhat in the middle here. Okay. And this wall is too high, so I'm gonna have to come all the way to up here. Maybe this... Okay, apparently it's too tall over here. Can we make it over the wall here? Thank you. Let's see here. What sizes do we have? I can never remember. Do want something big because this hover vehicle gets off the ground a lot. I guess this is the last one I used over at the ramp from the CV parking. So we're gonna use this one here. And let's move this somewhat to the left. Not too far, like here. Okay, so I gotta go 9x5. Is that big enough? Am I ever gonna have a bigger hover vehicle than that? The next one is 10x5. Whoa. What? Why is this so much bigger than... What is happening? Why does this look enormous now? Oh, that... Alright, can I... Wait, you cannot go into... Man, this is really annoying that you can't see. Reminds me a lot of Ark. You know that? Where you can't see where you're gonna place something. This is an enormous gate. That's... Alright, let's just go 10x5, I guess. Holy shnikes, is that big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So from that one... 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That one. Let's go from here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I mean, the width I'm okay with, but the height... Look it. Alright, let's just place it down. Wow. It is huge. Alright, and the color, I think... Over there, I did this... No, I did... Yeah, I did this color. I thought that looked good over there. Apparently not here. Dark is gonna blend. No, I like that. Okay. So now, of course, we still need to do a little something over here so we can actually get up there. And I'm gonna do that on the concrete. I'm not doing that on the hardened steel. Gotta slow down on the hardened steel. So let's go down here first. Make a little wall. Where... Yeah, right. Is that right? Yes. Right here. And then just to make sure that this is really secure, I am gonna put these. Which I'm totally fine with. And da-dum. We're gonna do the flat ones. And I do need another row right here. Sometimes you can only go so far. Let's do this one here. And that one. Post this off like that. And now, of course, I want to get into the ground, so we're going to use this one again. Right. Like that. We're going to go like this then. I like that better. Yeah. And let's get... Oh man, I'm running out of lights. Oh, light. You here. And you there, so I know where to drive into. But that's nice, isn't it? Let's test this out for a second. Alright, I wonder if this is... Okay. I think they do open when you get close with a vehicle. test this out. Hello? It's pretty sure that they open by themselves. That sucks. Wait, is there different types of doors? I don't have one anymore. I want this to be automatic. This ain't happening. Did I make the... Is there different... I gotta get light going here. See, this one is much smaller I put here. Do you open? No, it doesn't open either. What did I do wrong here? I could have sworn that they opened, guys. Let's check here real quick. Advanced constructor. Base. Hangar door. Isn't that what I made? There is no other ones. I do have one. I think I have one more in the cargo box here. Let's check. What is this one called? Hangar doors. Guys, I'm not kidding. They definitely... Is there something I need to do on the base, maybe? Did I need to activate it? Medic station. I don't see any hangar doors. Oh. Do they not... No, this one is sitting on top of the base, while this one is just connected in the front. Well, I don't know what to do, guys. I'm gonna have to look into this. Because I am very sure I've seen these automatically open and close before. When you get near them with a vehicle. Maybe I have to turn the base off once and back on. Let's try this. Alright. Slow down. Stop. Let's do that real quick. So it's off. Uh-huh. What? Yeah, I've successfully completed activate the base. Alright, thank you. You guys did see it close just now when I activated the base again. Maybe that did it? Oh man, this sucks. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I figured we're gonna do one little flyby here real quick with our SV. So you guys can see the base from the above one time. I think I did show it from the whatchamacallit, from the capital ship here, but I think that if you get a flyby of the actual SV, it's gonna be much easier to see and so on. So let's just get up here real quick. I don't think I've taken you guys out on a spin on my new SV here anyway. I did show it off last time, but we haven't flown it yet, and it's... Rasco's like, dude, you are all thruster. You're just a flame in the air, and it's kind of true. It's kind of crazy. Oh, I gotta turn it on. Off, on. Hello? Propulsion? Alright, check this out. This is a lot of flames, isn't it? Alright, so, oops. No, that's not what I wanted. Go back here. That is what I wanted, so I can zoom out nicely. But check this out. We're starting to have a really cool base, and I can actually park the SV over here. These two little ones, I don't know what I would actually... You know, maybe if I make myself a little fighter, like I heard Glitch and Bam just got into a lot of trouble on the Omicron moon. They went up there, and there was a bunch of plasma turrets, and Glitch almost lost his first ship and so on. But yeah, check this out. I can't believe that I made these CV parkings so big, and you can barely fit on it. Like, I think that now looking at this, if Gray brings his CV over here, he won't fit, because he's twice as long as this one. So I guess this is only for small ones. Eventually I want to have a giant carrier capital vessel, guys, that is gonna just stay in orbit anyway. But I think I'm just rambling right now. I'm super excited. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm gonna land this guy now and then probably talk to the guys if they have any idea on how I can make these hangar doors automatic. I could have sworn that works. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.